zone that ever living. Imagine if I did make beats that's more for killing. Imagine if you come from the south out my city, you probably wouldn't make it. Oh yeah, yeah, really. I go extra to be great. I go extra for the fam.
It's week 5 of the National Football League. And coming up is the lockdown man himself, Jair Alexander. He got the QB not once, but twice last week with a pair of interceptions. It's the Packers and the Giants, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the New York Giants and the Green Bay Packers. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And CD, you look at the Packers in this matchup. Their offense is one that doesn't rely too heavily on just one guy. They like to spread things around as best they can.
You're right about that. It's a diverse unit, and they like to run their offense by what they call game plan, meaning each and every week they study the opponent, they probe its weaknesses, and they move the ball around.
The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Taken in at the 3. Here come the Giants, led out by their former 6th overall pick out of Duke back in 2019. Daniel Jones under center. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down. A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Throwing Jones. That ball caught by Slayton. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
On 2nd and goal. Jones to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Quay Walker brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Gano's kick is good, and the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And a glance here at the southpaw, who will be calling the plays under center.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Here we go.
Vic will look to throw on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Vic with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. The numbers on the ground for Jones last week. 17 carries, 112 yards, and a touchdown.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Vic, a check down here to Jones. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. The Packers at 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Vic. This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the option, it's Jones. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. So this matchup, the second of 3 games in London this year. Vikings and Saints were here last week, and then the Broncos and Jags, they'll be at Wembley at the end of the month. Plus this year, remember, a 4th European game, our first one ever in Munich, Germany. It'll be the Bucs and the Seahawks November 13th. Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. To throw, Vic. Caught on the right side by Jones. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 26. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Pretty good job there defensively of stringing that one out.
Yeah, you've got a quarterback who's waiting and waiting for something to develop, and it just never materialized, and down he went behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Vic readies to throw. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 3rd down, Vic. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Giants are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. 3-0 after one on Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Now Jones. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Quay Walker in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career. On fourth down, Jamie Gillen on the punt for the Giants. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Coming up in prime time here in Week 5, a couple of division rivalries on the docket. Beginning tonight in the AFC North with the Bengals and Ravens from Baltimore at 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday Night Football, Raiders and Chiefs from Arrowhead in the AFC West. The tackle there by the safety, Xavier McKinney. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Vick now. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Here's Vick. And this to a former Giant. It's Evan Ingram. And he's going to have a Packers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Vick to throw it. He targets Ingram for another grab. Off the play fake, Vick. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
Hadn't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Out of the pistol, the give to Jones. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
The throw on 2nd down from Vick, incomplete. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Vick. Complete to Jones. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Now Vick on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Giants are going to get the football back. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. A good gain on first has them set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Looking to throw. Jones to the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. Jones now on first down. Completes this again to Shepard. He's got room at the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Out to the right here to Shepard. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. To throw again on second down. Jones toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it. Incomplete. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. Second and goal. Back to throw again. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw on third and goal. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Gano's kick is good, and they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Packers with a football here late in this first half. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Vic operating on first down. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Vic with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. He'll connect on the out route with Ingram. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Vic on 3rd and 2. And Ingram hauls it in. And he goes out right around the 39. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Vic. Drops it to Jones in the flat. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 2nd and 8. Vic to the air again. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 41-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. on now is Mason Crosby, who's hit from as far as 58 in his career. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. So a couple. Well, we'll move right through the break then. Skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. The Packers ready to go to start quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stout troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
On second down, it's Jones. And down he'll go at the 25. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. On 2nd and 7, Vick. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. To throw, Vick. Gets this quickly to Ingram. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 34-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
It's a play fake. Now Vick. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there, because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. He was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 10 more there and another first down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Another keeper here by Vick. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
Off the option, it's Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Fields it right around the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack. Throwing on second and long. Jones. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Taken in at the 22. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It was Dante Fowler who got in there to bring him down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. On 3rd down, Vick. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 4th down. Going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch in as the third quarter has come to a close. Welcome back now here in London. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Fourth down, Vick. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they find a way to convert on 4th and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That play was all Bobby Okereke as he got there and dragged him down for the loss. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. On play action, Vick. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Credit that to the former Georgia Bulldog, Azeez Ojulari getting in there to bring him down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And that is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And here's Hofrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the fourth quarter. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught by Waller out left side. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. It's Barkley on the counter. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. This is taken at about the 14. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And out will come the offense as they take over. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
2nd down, another shot for Jones.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That's now consecutive 5-yard carries to pick up the 1st down.
Off the option, it's Jones.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
46 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Off the option, it's Jones.
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
Off the option, it's Jones.
And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. That'll go as a pickup of 8.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run the play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Again, it's Jones. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. In motion, the tight end.
Off the option, it's Jones.
And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. 3rd down, trying to get a little bit closer. From here, the field goal would be 55 yards. On 3rd, here's an option play right.
Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. An inside give to Jones.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And he just clocked it. But the clock wasn't even moving. Well, that's one you don't see very often, a wasted down. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And did he just clock that? Looked like he tried to stop the clock, but the clock wasn't even moving. So the game here hangs on the right foot of Mason Crosby. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win. Oh, that one got away from him. Short distance kick missed. No good. Way wide to the right. And that changes everything here in OT. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So advantage Packers here. They'll possess the ball first with a chance to win it here in overtime. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
And this will be a Packers first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll bring the tight end in motion right.
Off the option, it's Jones.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, here's an option play left. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied.
Ball here on 2nd down. Vic, he's going to keep this on the option.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Give him 4 yards. Up the middle, Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
First throw in overtime here for Vic. Man open, it's Goodwin. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Open man right side is Ingram. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. We needed extra time to decide this one. The rushing score in OT finishes it off, but all throughout, really just a great game to witness.
I agree, and the whole time we were watching and working on this game, I had it in the back of my head. We could get to overtime. Just the way this game went, the ebb and flow of it all, and then to get there and finish it what I would call an old school way, a running play, because in today's NFL, we throw the ball to ring the bell, don't we?
Not there. They ran it in. And again, just a great, great game that we bore witness to. So for Green Bay, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And now it's off to Heathrow as they get set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for the Giants, things aren't looking